Hi ladies! So I'm here today to share with you my first pregnancy vlog. Today I'm 6 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and I thought it was going to be a good time to do my first update because yesterday I had my first ultrasound. Yep, it was really early, but because of my history they wanted me in for an early scan, and I went to the fertility clinic. So there they take you in for a scan as soon as you turn 6 weeks, in between 6 and 7 weeks. So mine was yesterday at 6 weeks, 2 days. So we went in, and I was a ball of nerves. I was super scared. I didn't sleep much that night. Kept having really bad dreams. Obviously, so terrified that they would tell me that there's no baby, or that something's wrong, or there's no heartbeat. So we were called in right away, and there was a doctor there and the nurse. They sat me down, and it was really great because that place has top of the line equipment and a huge flat screen in front of you, so you don't have to turn around to see the machine. And my boyfriend was also able to look at the screen and see everything. So he started right away with the internal, because obviously it's a bit early for an external scan. And as soon as he put the probe in, we saw right away on screen the little baby there, and he said right away, "Oh, you see that little flickering? That's the heart." And he said, "You can relax because I see that you're nervous, and baby's looking good, and the fact that there's a heartbeat is awesome." So I right away was so grateful, and then I listened to what he had to say. He was describing to me the little sac and everything, and when he measured, he said that the baby was measuring perfectly for the date that I had given him for my ovulation. And it was just awesome to see that on screen and actually see a heartbeat, because I've had many ultrasounds in my past and I was never able to see a heartbeat before, so it was really a great experience to see that. I have my picture here. I'll show you girls. There you go. You see the little baby in there. Yep, it's so tiny. Obviously you can't really see much right now, but I'm gonna go back for another scan at between 8 and 9 weeks. He wants to do another one because he said that it'll help ease my mind, and because of my past, he wants to just keep making sure that everything's okay. I also booked my screening, my 12-week screening ultrasound, and that's going to be on September 15th. So I'm excited about that. I feel like I'm already halfway there before my appointment, so I'm hoping that the next few weeks go by really smoothly without any problem. And as far as symptoms go, for the past, as soon as I turned 6 weeks, I've had nausea. It's very strange because they say that it's supposed to start around 6 weeks, and that morning I woke up and felt sort of off a bit and kind of queasy, sort of not hungry, and the thought of food just wasn't appealing to me. And then at 6 weeks and 1 day, I was about to leave for work, and I had to go back in and rush because I was sick. I actually threw up. Not a whole lot, obviously. Hadn't even eaten anything yet. So I threw up. And so in the next few days, which is yesterday and today, I've had the same nauseating feeling in the morning where you kind of just gag. I'm over the toilet bowl gagging and nothing's coming out. It doesn't last very long. And then sometimes I find that it goes on till breakfast and lunch, and I just feel kind of off, queasy, not super nauseated, but just kind of and sickly, and just not in the mood for food. And then when the evening comes, I feel like I'm so starving, and healthy food just doesn't seem good to me. Obviously it's not really good. I'm trying to eat well, but all I want to eat are things like pasta and bread, and I tried eating vegetables, and that doesn't really sit well with me right now. I can eat salads when they're raw, but cooked vegetables just don't sound good at all. Besides that, I've had urination, not more frequently, but I just get up in the middle of the night to pee, which is not my usual. I usually have a really good bladder, and I just go pee when I wake up in the morning usually. And this time I have to get up right in the middle of the night because it wakes me up, and it's like the longest pee of the world. And obviously I drink water throughout the day, but I don't drink a lot more than I did before at night, and it does that. But in the daytime, I don't find that I go pee more often than usual. And also, my boobs. Not sore at all, but just getting bigger. Just getting fuller and bigger still. My boyfriend thinks it's funny. He feels them and says, yeah. He actually, very embarrassing moment at the doctor's office. He actually asked the doctor if it was normal that my breasts were getting bigger and harder this soon. It was kind of mortifying. I looked at him and I said, what? And the doctor kind of laughed it off a bit, so it was funny, but at the time it was kind of embarrassing. So that's pretty much it for symptoms. I'm not really feeling all that tired, but I've also been getting a good amount of sleep at night. I don't find I have strange cravings, although I do find some food not sounding appealing. There's nothing that I have to eat. I have to eat absolutely. And I'm also bloated. I have to wear a uniform for work, and I'm finding that my button is getting hard to button on my pants. And so now I don't button it, and I hide it with the belt. So I don't know how long I can pass that off. Hopefully the bloating will go down a bit, and I don't actually have to do something about it for a little while. So we'll see about that. So that's about it for this vlog. I'm going to update every week. I'm going to try to do a weekly update for this. So I should talk to you guys when I turn 7 weeks. Okay? Bye.